Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Green, Harden out there with Luwawu, and it's Durant, and it's Griffin in at the center filling out the middle. And for Milwaukee, Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. The pass to Luwawu. Here's Green. Pass to Durant. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. Indoors tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game. So let's see how this plays out.
Now here is Holiday. Harden missing his last shot. And Holiday kicks it to Tucker. Pulls up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I just love the activity, a fireball of energy. Tucker earning himself a trip to the stripe.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Harden the pass to Luwawu. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
He needs to get himself under control here. That's 2 fouls in less than 60 seconds.
Dinwiddie's checked in for James Harden. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Here's Connaughton and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Dinwiddie against Holiday. Pass to Green. It's Durant on the wing. 5 to shoot. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Holiday against Harden. Great D that time from Middleton. Here's Milwaukee now. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Passes it to Middleton. The kick out to Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
High post, KD. And the rejection by Giannis. And Holiday gets to Middleton. Plenty of space. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they brought a long time without a bucket.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
Now here is Holiday. And there's the pass to Connaughton. Misses the 3. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. 4-point game. Harden finds Griffin. Outside, KD. 1:32 left to play here in the first. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. To the left wing. Connaughton passes to Giannis. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Here is Harden. Pass to KD. And KD throws it down.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Now here is Holiday. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Giannis right side. 11 feet away. Another shot. And the layup falls.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Here is Durant. Tries it from 19. Again, the Nets for 2.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Now, Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Middleton can't get it to go.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead. They lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Harris. Irving is out there with Jordan. And it's Claxton in at the power forward.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Portis. Teague deciding where to go with it. He feeds it to Lopez. That one doesn't go.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Nora. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Lets the 3 fly. Jordan with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Dinwiddie passes to Jordan. Back to Dinwiddie. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Bucks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. T kicks to DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Irving. Passes to Claxton. Back to Irving. And the pass to Claxton. The score now all even.
That's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
Teague the pass to Portis. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I'll tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Bryn Forbes comes in for Jeff Teague. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Brooklyn. James Harden comes in for Kyrie Irving.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Middleton on the wing. And taken away by Brown. Dinwiddie passes to Jordan. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Some changes for Brooklyn. Green, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Durant subbed in for Dinwiddie. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Harden against Holiday. And there's the feed to Lopez. And it's blocked by Jordan.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
Harden against Holiday. Harden right side. Fires from deep. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Here's Durant. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Jordan's got the lead up to 4 now for Brooklyn.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. To stop the run. And that's good off the glass that time. Giannis has got 8.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Harden against Holiday. Harden, that's good. Harden's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Nets.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Harden against Holiday. Pass to Nora. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Left block shot on the way. Lopez, no luck.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Here is Harden. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. So that'll be it for the first half. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest deficit was 6 points.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Bucks. PJ Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Green, he's checked in for Jordan. And the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Harden against Holiday. Green breaking loose. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 6 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 2 points now on the basket from Drew Holiday. The Nets shooting well, 50% from the floor. Harden outside. Here's the dish to KD. Shoots over Tucker. No good from Durant.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's Lopez. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mora, the pass to Lopez. Chalk up 2 there. Lopez has got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Dinwiddie against DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Luwawu. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Dinwiddie up top. 1:49 left in the third. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Brown. Dinwiddie against DiVincenzo. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Outside Teague. High post Lopez. Portis trying to free himself.
Boy, you love Lopez's effort. This guy dunking is easy for him, right? He's close to the rim, 7 foot. Come on now.
Dinwiddie outside. Offensive rebound. Kicks to Griffin. Brown feeling it out a bit. Up and in from the low block. Bucks trail by 4. Outside Teague. Outside Portis. That one rolling around and rims out.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Right side Griffin. Here's Luwawu. Back to Griffin. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And now a 6-point Nets lead.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Teague the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Dinwiddie, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Nets leading by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Jordan. Irving is out there with Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Teague finds Portis. Lopez up top, guarded by Jordan. DiVincenzo passes to Portis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harden's checked in. Nets leading by 4. Irving with the ball. He kicks to Harden. It's good.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
DiVincenzo passes to Teague. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Portis. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Harden dishes to Harris. To the inside. Irving surveying the floor. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Jordan's got the lead up to 8 now for Brooklyn.
Wow, how about the reach of DeAndre Jordan? That looked darn near impossible.
Lopez inside. He's against Jordan. Lopez, no luck.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Bobby Portis. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Holiday in for Teague. Middleton outside. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside, KD. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish that go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. Harden scanning the floor. A steal. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And Holiday throws it down.
He's an explosive, athletic guard. And I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Durant down low. Defended by Middleton.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Irving kicks to Harden. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Bucks trail by 6.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
KD can't get it to go. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Kicks it down to Middleton. Here's the 3. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
Now, here is Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Again with the block.
a defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
From deep. The three won't fall. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining. And the Clippers looking good as they came into the arena before. Here are the five for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Ibaka. And there's Jackson. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's George in at the 2-guard spot. And for Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And Ibaka slams it in.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Just 5 to shoot. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Lopez. DiVincenzo with it. Passes it to Middleton. Puts one up from 19. The shot comes out, and the Clippers will come the other way. Up the floor, stolen by Middleton. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Stolen by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Ibaka dishes to Leonard. Ibaka, and Ibaka is right there. Ibaka's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, and the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Here's Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Zubac. Oh, Leonard in position. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kevin. You know, Ben Simmons, a player 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. And then for Los Angeles, Mann's checked in, and it's Kennard in for George. This quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Rondo passes to Mann. Ibaka outside. Lobs it up for Ibaka. An emphatic LU jam.
And the slithery agility of Ibaka. Not many guys can go up with him to stop the catch and dunk.
Out to the right wing. Tucker finds Middleton. Here's the step back. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Pass to Leonard. And it's blocked. Giannis high post. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, with a dunk by Giannis.
Rondo scanning the floor. He dishes it to Leonard. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Feeds it to Ibaka. And that one, good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday.
And back in 08, Ibaka became the first player ever from the Republic of Congo to be drafted in the NBA.
Outside Teague. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Got it off in time, and we reach the end of the first quarter. Clippers lead by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Here in the 5, the Clippers have to start the second. They've got DeMarcus Cousins. Batuma's out there with Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Kennard in at the 2. Here is Forbes. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Forbes has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Milwaukee. Now Beverley. The dish to Cousins. Beverley against Teague. That one good for 2. Cousins has got his first bucket in this one.
I just feel like Patrick Beverley has incredible awareness for every second that he plays on the floor. Spots the wide open man, gets it to him.
Here is Forbes. Lets it go from 11. The pass to Portis. The kick out to Teague. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Los Angeles leading by 5. Kennard finds Batum. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Again, Los Angeles.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Teague. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. And then for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Cousins. Paul George comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverley. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 7.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, we've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time. Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. So, for the Clippers, DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for George. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Reggie Jackson. Now, here's Beverley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now, here's Kennard. And Cousins kicks to Kennard. There's the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Connaughton. Right side, Portis. Over Kennard. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Clippers leading by 6. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist. And Marcus Morris has raised some eyebrows in the last couple of years, just being a much more efficient scorer.
Now here's Portis. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And last season, Marcus Morris is named one of the hottest on the trade market.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in Marcus Morris's offseason a year ago. A lot of contenders looking to add him to the roster. Handshake deal with the Spurs, switch to the Knicks, and then eventually traded to the Clippers. So grab your musical chair and try to find a seat.
Ibaka, the pass to Jackson. Clock is at 3.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Holiday finds Middleton, and the layup is good. Middleton's got 6.
Focus from Chris Middleton like he'd been there before. I don't know if he saw the defense. The results were good.
Jackson dishes to Leonard. 46 seconds left here in the second. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And the dunk by Giannis.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
George looking over the floor. Pass to Zubac. Takes it out to Leonard. Outside, George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Paul George showing his offensive confidence right there, just letting that one go as soon as it touches his hands.
Outside, Holiday. He gets it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's... All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Serge Ibaka had no problems getting going. He had 9 points. And you think about... And that should...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Serge Ibaka has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
Brook Lopez is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Count that one. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd bucket of the night. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Ouch. Here's Jackson. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Drew Holiday. And then for the Clippers. And's checked in. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Here's Mann. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Here's Kennard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Kennard's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
And Lopez has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
The shot's good from Kennard.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Beverly against T. He feeds it to Lopez. Connaughton passes to Lopez. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Can't hit from in close. Here's Morris. Morag grabs the board. Bucks trail by 12. Lopez, no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kennard.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Now here's T. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
Teague against Beverly. Dishes it to Cousins. Beverly against Teague. And the wide open shot from Morris. And again, no good by the Clippers. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Connaughton's got it back down to within single digits for Milwaukee.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Beverly, the pass to Kennard. Down low, it's Solomon to Kumbo. Now the Bucks moving it up. Teague's got the ball.
Good quick hands from Antetokounmpo there, reacting well on defense and swiping that one away.
Beverly with the ball. Over to the wing. And Cousins kicks to Beverly. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Kennard for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Lopez. Here's Connaughton. Kennard covering. Here's Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Passes it to Forbes. For the 3. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. Portis has got his first basket.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Los Angeles on top, leading by just 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The 2 stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Mann in at the shooting guard. And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Reggie Jackson comes in for Rajon Rondo. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Pass to Ibaka. Fires it up. It's deflected. Reverses. And the layup is good. Ibaka's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Clippers.
G has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Ibaka. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Good on the triple.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
George against DiVincenzo. Here's Ibaka.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Free throw good. Serge Ibaka. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Ibaka hits both of them.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, just a lightning bolt there in transition. No one can match up with Kawhi, especially at his position. That time they pay the price.
And it's Middleton penetrating. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
And George kicks to Leonard. The pass to Zubats. The 3 from George. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Over in the corner, Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. And contact on. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Good work there as it goes. Middleton's got 7 points for the quarter.
How about that shot by Middleton? Doesn't matter where it is in the game. He'll take that shot.
Inside, here's Ibaka. No good that time. Great D that time from Portis. For 3, Middleton. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo to take the lead. The Bucks getting another chance here to tie it up. Back to Portis. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Let this be a reminder, when you're going up for a shot, it's always important to know where Kawhi Leonard may be lurking.
The coach's challenge has been issued. In a game like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Buck Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
George dishes to Leonard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Such a difficult guy to keep up with, but also have a conversation with. Leonard, sometimes all you can do is foul him.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
Middleton can't get it to go. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 4. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Holiday inside the line. Offensive rebound. Here's Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. coming right up. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K. DA.
Well, guys, I'm very...
He's certainly come a long way, DA. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Now here's McCollum, the 11-footer, and that one drops.
And what unselfish play from Lillard. This guy's no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
Outside Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And it's rebounded by Covington.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists from him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. This team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Lillard, solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And so here's Portland. Steps back and shoots, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. He dishes it to Holiday. Nurkic with the block.
A defensive anchor. I mean, you got to admire how Nurkic uses his wingspan to turn shots back.
And that one drops for him. Lillard's got 6.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
McCollum against DiVincenzo. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Hands it from short range. Giannis has got his second bucket.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Covington. Portland moving the ball around. Nurkic dishes to Lillard, and the shot goes in. 8 points for him. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcomed with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific play.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Now here's Giannis. Up again, and Holiday is right there.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those two things.
Lillard against Holiday. 1:29 left in the first. And the basket by Lillard.
Lillard is as tough as there is to contain in the pick and roll. He does a nice job of using the screen to get a little bit of separation.
Here's Holiday. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Stolen by Holiday. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
In the corner, Hollis Jefferson. Holiday against Lillard. Here's Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Holiday. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Lillard. Here's McCollum. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
A superb concentration from the clever guard. McCollum, he's so used to getting knocked around, going up easy for him.
They throw good. McCollum. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 9-point game. Left side, Portis. And he lays it straight in.
And this speaks to how strong Portis is. It's obvious he enjoys showing off that muscle.
Good if it goes. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Trailblazers lead. Damian Lillard told us before the game, when asked how he stays so good.
Humble beginnings. You know, I'm from...
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks, Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. Here is Forbes. The feed now to Tucker. That shot misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Trailblazers leading by 9. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Simons. Teague covering. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cantor. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Cantor's got the lead up to 11 now for Portland.
Now, that's the staple of Cantor's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
Here's Portis. And again, the Bucks miss.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Simons, the pass to Cantor. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Nora. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Simons, the pass to foul. Pass to Cantor. Here's Simons. Back to Cantor. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Cantor's got his second basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now Teague. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Banked in off the glass. Connaughton's got his first 2 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Simons. Teague covering. Powell, no one around him, but they get it back. Back to Cantor. Shoots over Portis. Bank shot. No good. Bucks trail by 9. Connaughton kicks to Portis. Here's Tucker. The kick out to Teague. Count without the basket.
Well, Jeff Teague is one of the tougher players in the league despite his size, and he did a good job finishing through the contact.
Powell for three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Out on his own on the break. For the finish. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Simons. Down low, Jones drops in the layup for two. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. Teague, the pass to Portis. Back to Teague. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. A 15-footer. Rebounded by Anthony.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Rejected by Teague.
And who would have thought it would be Teague to send that shot away? Great block.
In the corner, Powell with it. Launches it. And no good. Outside Teague. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Anthony.
Teague is just so elusive on the court that he'll catch you leaning and force you to pick up a foul.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Lillard from outside. It doesn't go for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Trailblazers out in front. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 10 points. Dame Lillard. And that'll do.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward. And Lillard gets it to go. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facility.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Here's Middleton. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic. Hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up. But I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Lillard against Holiday. Lillard outside.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
Nurkic with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Portland with a change here, too. Collins checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. And stolen by Lillard. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. And McCollum with the slam.
Encouraging to see Lillard focus on improving his defense, showing solid instincts to come up with that steal.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Giannis has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Cullen passes to Collins. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. For the Trailblazers. Bucks trail by 6. Outside Holiday. Here's Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
1:31 left in the third quarter. And foul. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Giles is checked in. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Bucks. They trail by 6. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
And if you give Teague a look at the lane, he'll take it without a second thought. He loves to drive to the rim.
Here's Simons with the floater, and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo inside. 10 points for him. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, especially at the offensive.
They get it back. Cantor. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Bucks have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Here's Moore. They grab their own miss.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. Junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And there's the pass to Cantor. That shot missing. Great D that time from Portis. Feeds to Giannis. And he lays it straight in. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bucks lead by 2. And we'll get going. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Bobby Portis. PJ Tucker is out there with Teague. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Teague deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Portis. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Powell inside. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Chris Middleton's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for T. Milwaukee with the ball. Giannis passes to Middleton. Fires at the elbow. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. Portland leading. Pass to Powell. And another turnover here by Portland. And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. And the Bucks, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Holiday with it. Jones covering. Holiday goes in. And Jones sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Cantor. Robert Covington comes in for Giles. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Derek Jones. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Norman Powell. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. The feed to Lopez. Nurkic with the steal. And now Portland on the break. McCollum with the ball. Shoots over DiVincenzo. McCollum no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Holiday dishes to Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo. No good that time. Great D that time from Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Over Holiday. Nurkic. It's good on the putback.
No, you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic. I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive board.
Outside Holiday. The pass to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. Shoots over Nurkic. The kick out to Holiday. To the paint. Here's Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Oh, big-time player. When it's a critical possession, Lopez steps to the plate.
Holiday against Lillard. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Nurkic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Nurkic has got 4 this quarter.
Well, this is what you want from Nurkic. A fearless player who welcomes the chance to take important shots.
Holiday attacking. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Now a minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. Lillard with it. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Lillard attacking. Count it. Good. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
And clutch is Lillard's middle name. Time and time again. This guy comes through for his squad.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Lillard against Holiday. Floats it up there for Nurkic. McCollum finds Nurkic. No good on that one.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
No, you're right. Time is of the essence. You got to move.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. 6 to shoot. Lillard attacking. Money!
It's easy to forget about Lillard's hops. I mean, this guy has some sick dunks up his sleeve.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 3. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Middleton for 3. No good from three-point territory. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. And the starting lineups have concluded. So, Jim. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Teague, and it's Lopez in at the center. And looking at the Nets, they've got Griffin. Irving is out there with Durant, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Now, here's Teague. Right side, Holiday. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Now here comes Teague, leading the break. Feeds to Middleton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
And the Nets with possession. KD passes to Dinwiddie. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Back to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the wing right side. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. And here is Teague. Pass to Holiday. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. It's good.
Tremendous anticipation from Antetokounmpo, sensing some separation as that pass was coming, and then simply rising up and knocking down the jumper. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Now here's Teague, following the miss by Griffin. Middleton finds Giannis. Back to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Releases from 15. The shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
And Clark, they sit back in Greece. All of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now. He and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn, and they pick up 2. Giannis has got his second bucket of the night.
And with each season, Antetokounmpo continues to polish up his post game. He's got such a nice high release on the shot, and at his size, virtually impossible to block it.
Here's Harden. Outside, Green. Now the pass to Harden. They could use a bucket. The rebound by the Bucks. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Teague, the pass to Antetokounmpo. He kicks it to Middleton. From the arc. That shot is off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Green left side. Harden the pass to Green. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Portis. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for T. Brown the pass to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, somehow, some way, you got to keep Jordan away from the basket, because if you allow him to get it there, he's flushing.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Connaughton. Kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots from the line. Milwaukee, no good that time either. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Harden finds Jordan. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, I tell you what, the defender did a good job trying to challenge that shot, but Jordan's strength caused him to create the foul.
Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Here's DiVincenzo. There's the feed to Lopez. He gets it in there.
Taking it strong. Nice finish by the big fella. Way to get after it, Lopez.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was...
For me personally, I just want...
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
We've got Harris. He's out there with Durant. And it's Irving at the shooting guard position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Irving passes to Claxton. Got a piece of it. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Connaughton. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes. Spotting the wide-open man and dropping the dime.
Durant kicks to Dinwiddie. KD dishes to Dinwiddie. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
And the pass to Tucker. Here's Connaughton. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Irving following the bucket by the Bucks. Off target with the jump hook. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. The wide open look here for Holiday. His three-pointers off the mark. Nets trail by 4. For 3, Harris bangs home the trifecta. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issue you may come in front of.
Good advice.
Putting that stanchion to the test, the big fella, banging it down.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Here's Claxton. Holiday brings the double team. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist from KD. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season, and yet they did the right thing. And when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Griffin's checked in for the Nets. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drew Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. To the middle. In transition, here come the Nets. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. The kick out to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. Over Teague. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Now DiVincenzo. No points in the game yet for him. To the inside. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Lopez.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
And a close game so far through the... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoy. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest deficit was 6 points. That's all for now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joe Harris with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half, we've got Bobby Portis. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Teague. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 5 spot.
Well, the paint is Jordan's home turf now. He moves and shoots with real confidence inside.
Here's DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Over Johnson. Middleton can't get it to go. Nets leading by 4. It's Harden with the drive. Outside, Griffin. Brown finds Johnson. Down low. Here's Griffin. The Nets need to get a shot off here. That one falls. Jordan's got 9.
Wow, wow, wow. DeAndre Jordan showing us the catch and shoot. Well done.
Portis, the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Portis. Kicks it down to Middleton. Outside Portis. No good on the 3. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Now here's Harden. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Jordan the pass to Harden. Back to Jordan. 13 feet away. And he overshot that one, missing.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Passes to Middleton. Giannis outside. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. and he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Middleton following the miss by Griffin. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Nets leading by 4. Luwawu, the pass to Bryant. To the paint. Jordan dishes to Griffin. Pass to Luwawu. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Harris is checked in for Bryant. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bucks trail by 4. DiVincenzo passes to Tucker. Now Giannis. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now the dish to Tucker. Back to DiVincenzo. There's the pass to Connaughton. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here. Boy, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Harden kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Knocked away. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Milwaukee now. Bucks trail by 6. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Now here's Tucker. T right on him. Comes up empty down low.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Durant comes in for Blake Griffin. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. The Bucks also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis. And it's Drew Holiday in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Luwawu. Here's Durant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. KD's got the lead up to 8 now for Brooklyn.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Kyrie Irving. Green is out there with Durant, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Now here's Durant. Shoots over Tucker. Durant, no good. Bucks trail by 6. Outside T. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, you could see how Teague was probing the defender there, seeing if he could catch him leaning and drive to the rim. Nicely done.
Irving surveying the floor. Dishes it to Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. That one goes. Count it.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Outside Holiday. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Outside KD. Irving up top, guarded by Holiday. A shot's good from Irving.
Irving has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
Outside Holiday. He dishes it to Lopez. Over Green. Lopez, no luck. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point game. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jeff Teague. Now here's Durant. And the rejection by Giannis. Middleton for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Giannis with it inside. Here's Lopez. Kicks it down to Middleton. Buries the long-range jumper.
Persistence pays for Middleton, commanding the ball and really demonstrating why his teammates trust him in these moments.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here now is Dinwiddie. Passes it to Irving. Pass to Claxton. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off a shot before second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Griffin comes in for Green, and it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Tries it from 9. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Over Harden. Hits the front of the rim and out. Brooklyn leading by 3. Durant finds Jordan. Over Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Giannis. Middleton against Durant. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton trying to break free. And it's Giannis missing. Outside Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. DiVincenzo against Harden. Outside for Griffin. Yes!
With a polished offensive game and an intense will to win, Griffin can definitely be trusted in crunch time.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 5. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Sensational game for him in terms of shooting efficiency. He's taken nothing but high percentage shots. That's how he's managed to hit over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Teague's checked in, and we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. Durant. Count!
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Holiday. Lets it go with the three. Good D by Irving. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's it's...
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for the Clippers, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Ibaka is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. In these teams, both among the league's better defenses, Brent, with advanced stats and tracking, do you think it's getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defenses?
I think there's technology, Kevin, that still needs to come along in order for some of the analytics guys to really truly assess positional defenders and where some of their arms and legs are. That will really help them define how these defenses are impacting some of the offenses and the way they play. Well, when you get into a system, your first system in the league where you share the ball, Kawhi Leonard keeping his head up and finding the open man.
Here's Holiday. Here's Lopez. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Leonard. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Count on Kawhi Leonard to work as much as he needs to get to the spots on the floor where he can be successful. He's a good shooter from mid-range.
And Holiday, here we go. And the layup is good. Holiday's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Jackson passes to Leonard. Zubac with it. Back to Leonard. 5 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And in a player empowerment era, no greater power move than Kawhi Leonard's last year. Fresh off a Finals MVP with the Raptors, he signed with his hometown Clippers and compelled a trade for Paul George.
Think about that 14-month run where Kawhi Leonard made his way to Toronto, a team that was on the cusp for many seasons. Goes there, wins the MVP and the championship for the Raptors, and then ends up in his hometown of Los Angeles to try to do the same for the Clippers. Now that's getting it done and writing your own story. Well, on nights where Kawhi Leonard piles up some points, he can make a big mark because of the offensive rebounding prowess.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by George. Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Stolen by Holiday. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Paul George with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Jackson's got the ball. And it's Leonard again missing. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And you take a look at Giannis in his first year as opposed to now. That's strength coming into play now.
Jackson against Howard. Leonard on the wing. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Middleton inside the three-point line. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Leonard against Middleton. Here's George. Crafty move. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, he knows how to score, and he does just that. Don't let Paul George fool you. He can finish inside.
Outside Holiday. Middleton left side. Pass to DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Jackson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Leonard attacking to the middle. Here's Ibaka. Zubac controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Holiday. Here's Lopez. Count it from 12.
Good soft hands there from Lopez. Efficient in the catch and shoot motion.
Here's Jackson. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Leonard on the wing. Pass to Ibaka. Back to Leonard.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Giannis outside. 2 on the clock. And Giannis throws it down.
A little quickness from Antetokounmpo there, blows right past the D.
The shot will not fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Milwaukee on top. They lead by. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
We've got Patrick Beverley. Morris is out there with Batum. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Kennard in at the 2 spot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Now, here's Teague. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And there's the pass to Portis.
Well, aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
And Batum kicks to Cousins. Back to Batum. Clock at 6. No good from Cousins.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Right side, Portis. Bucks passing it around. And the rejection by Cousins.
Well, offensively, you better respect the reach of DeMarcus Cousins. Terrific at getting a hand on that one and swatting it away.
Kennard for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Connaughton. Batum with the steal. Fast break. Here they come. Back to Morris. Kennard for 3. Rebounded by Tucker. Bucks leading by 5. Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Rondo passes to Kennard. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Here is Forbes. Here's Connaughton. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here is Ibaka. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Ibaka drawing the double team. Rondo finds Ibaka. The Clippers need to get off a shot. The shot by Rondo is no good. Bucks leading by 5. Holiday, the pass to Connaughton, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Giannis, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Brent Forbes. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. The Bucks also with the sub. Lopez is checked in. Lopez with the steal. Here's Leonard. Here's Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. This one for 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Middleton outside. 1:19 left in the second quarter. And the basket is good.
Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. Way to get that one up quick.
It's George on the wing. Shoots over DiVincenzo. George, no good.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Middleton. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's George finishing it off.
A good chance to see Paul George burst that time.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And to the Kumbo inside. Defended by Ibaka.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Leonard with no one around. A three-pointer, no good.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. Giannis has got 6.
Well, this is where Giannis does all of his damage. He gets inside the paint, has the size to work you back, and then stretch out and score.
George way outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5. That's all for now.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Antetokounmpo over Ibaka. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Milwaukee.
So difficult to defend Ibaka inside. The length, the improved strength, and he's one of those bigs who doesn't mind going to the line.
And so he makes both from the line. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Kicks it down to Middleton. On the wing, Holiday. Up top, DiVincenzo. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. No good on the triple.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Leonard, the pass to Ibaka. Back to Leonard. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Leonard's got his third basket of the night right there.
And you know he's so good coming off the pick and roll, but what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt you offensively.
Pass to Middleton. Inside, Lopez. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting.
So it's the Bucks now after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their lunch. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's foul number 2 for him. Teague, the pass to Nora. Bucks passing it around. And the Bucks miss again. Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Down low. Back to Morris. Batum wide open. He fires. Here's Zubats. Out to Morris. Batum inside the three-point line. Morris into the lane. Zubats. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Connaughton. Kennard covering. And that one's good from Connaughton.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Now Beverley still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Now here's Kennard. He's covered closely. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Zubats after the made shot from Jeff Teague. Zubats finds Leonard. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. A 2-point game. Patrick Beverley. 12 seconds left to play in the third. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here.
Just a great pick and roll play right there. Fundamental, really picture perfect pass from Teague.
And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks lead by 4. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And the Bucks with possession here. They lead by 4. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. They've got Kennard. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Batum in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And it's the Clippers with the ball. after the basket by Milwaukee. Cousins, nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Now here's Teague. And he lobs it up toward the rim, up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Cousins with it, picked up by Teague. Morris inside, and to the Kumbos there. Just 3 to shoot. Outside for Batum, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Bucks leading by 6. Teague, the pass to Portis. High post shot, and good. He got the English that time as it falls.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Kennard finds Cousins. Takes a 3. Kennard's shot is off, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Middleton. To the paint. Giannis dishes to Holiday. Here's the teardrop, and it's sent back by George.
Not many guys have the two-way ability of a Paul George. Just as dangerous defensively as he can be offensively.
Here's Holiday. Here's Giannis.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Clippers trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's George. And again, no good by the Clippers. Bucks leading by 10. Holiday with it. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Three-pointer. The rebound by Paul George. Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And it's Leonard missing.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Trying to get something going, and it's good on the layup. Leonard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers. Holiday surveying the floor. Shoots from the elbow. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
And Ibaka slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Giannis. No good with the triple. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson kicks to George. Three-pointer. The rebound by Middleton.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. He's off on that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss? Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And it's George missing. To the inside. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
7 seconds left in the game. Rondo passes to Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
And you got to know the ball is going to Cousins. I mean, when the game is tight, that's the guy they want to have deliver.
And so the Bucks take the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight. backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the small forward. And Portland starts out with the ball. Lillard with it. From the line. Here's Nurkic. Kicks it out to McCollum. Lillard against Holiday. Goes back up. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Trailblazers.
You got to love how clever Lillard is. I mean, he's exceptional at gutting the D apart with his dribbling moves.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Stolen by Middleton. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. To the middle. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Shoots over Nurkic. Stolen by McCollum. And now Portland on the break. Now the pass to Covington. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Nurkic. Takes it out to Covington. No good from outside.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And the rebound goes to Lopez. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Powell with it, now guarded by Middleton. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Portland no good that time either. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Chris Middleton. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 5. On the left block, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Zach Collins comes in for Robert Covington. Anthony's checked in for McCollum. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Kanter. Offensive rebound. Anthony finds Kanter. He shoot again. Here's Simons. Outside Collins. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Kanter's shot is off.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
And he makes that one.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Simons, the pass to Anthony. 9 feet out. Connects. The jumper drops.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. Here is Forbes. Back to Portis. Holiday looking over the floor. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Forbes. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Great positioning on the putback. 34 seconds left in the first. Here's Simons. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Cantor. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, plenty of power behind Cantor's inside moves. Helps him overcome whatever D he encounters.
Now here is Holiday. It's Portis, high post. He kicks it to Forbes. Off target from outside. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Bucks up. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin of the
underdog. I think the underdog story, started when I was a kid. Always been.
And Greg playing with the chip on his shoulder has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, we've got Teague. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Nora in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Teague from 6 away. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Here's Connaughton. They get it again.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Here's McCollum. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Simons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Bobby Portis. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. He doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind and the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Anthony's checked in for Anthony Simons. And Teague, here we go. Mora, the pass to Tucker. From deep. And again, the Bucks miss. Portland trailing here. And here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break can't.
Oh, the quick feet of Covington. He excels at getting out there on the break and finding ways to capitalize.
Right side Teague. Passes it to Portis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by McCollum. No good from Connaughton. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. McCollum, no good. Bucks have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Connaughton passes to Portis. That shot off. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Covington kicks to Lillard. Nice move. And it's good on the way in. Lillard's got the lead up to 2 now for Portland.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
No good from Connaughton.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And he comes up with the deuce. Lillard's got 6 points.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Teague against Lillard. A nice shot by Teague.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Lillard outside.
Working as hard as anybody for that rebound. That's not an easy one to corral.
Here's Nora. Off target with his three. Portland leading. Covington passes to Carmelo. Back to Covington. Shoots the three. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Portis. C.J. McCollum with the rebound.
With the deep playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
And Lillard kicks to Covington. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Well, a big reason Nurkic impacts games is for that ability right there, staying active on the glass at both ends, converting the second chances.
Now here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Lillard missing.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
Well, Jeff Teague is one of the tougher players in the league despite his size, and he did a good job finishing through the contact.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
The pass to Nora. From deep three-point range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points was the most they trailed by. Looking at the second quarter scoring, and
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Jeff Teague displaying his skills today.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
They've got Enes Kanter. Jones is out there with Collins. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Lillard in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now here's Lillard. Looking to end his cold spell. And then Lillard slams it in.
Lillard is as tough as there is to contain in the pick and roll. He does a nice job of using the screen to get a little bit of separation.
And Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Collins.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Trailblazers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Holiday against Lillard. Over Holiday. No good off the back of the rim. Lillard's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Lillard against Holiday. Collins trying to break free. Kanter dishes to Lillard. To the right side. And here's Collins from outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. .90 seconds now into the second half. Now in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Oh, wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. I'm going to agree.
And double-teaming him is the only thing that's going to cool him off at this point. He is on a roll.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Collins. Norman Powell's checked in for Jones. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Now, here's Lillard. 8 points for him. And it's McCollum in the corner. Here's Nurkic. Now, here's Lillard. Defense right on him. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Now, realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Forbes, the pass to Middleton. Kicks it to Lopez. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Forbes. Good work defensively by Lillard.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's got his first 3 of the game. Took more than a half to do it.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Down low. And stolen by Lillard. Fast break. Here we go. Covington kicks to Nurkic. Back to Covington. Portland moving the ball around. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Look, and when someone's open, Lopez will find using his height to see over the defense.
Lillard from outside. Powell the pass to Lillard. A three-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Forbes. And it's off from three-point range. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for McCollum. And it's Simons in for Lillard. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Now, here's Tucker. No points in the game yet for him. The dish to Holiday. To the paint. Lopez kicks it to Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. Good.
He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Kanter, high post. Here's Simons, guarded by Holiday. A nice shot by Simons. And the Trailblazers lead by 2. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Connaughton, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Here's Simons. Hollis-Jefferson in the post. Kanter trying to free himself up. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Holiday dishes to Giannis. Passes to Portis. Shoots over Powell. And another basket for Milwaukee.
So assured. Sometimes Portis prepares himself to shoot the ball as it's coming his way.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
But it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center. Here's Giannis. After Enes Kanter's basket, Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Giannis has got 11 points here in just the second half.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Powell, no one around him, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Here we go, one-on-one. Dishes it to Kanter. Hollis Jefferson passes to Powell. Stolen by Middleton. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Simons. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Holiday. Up and in on the layup.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
But just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Now, here's Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Over Holiday. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Middleton left side. Off the mark from 16 feet out. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2.
Yeah, that'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
Outside Holiday. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Banked in off the glass.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Now here's McCollum. Outside Covington. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Giannis on the follow. And now a 4-point Bucks lead.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now, here's Lillard. Inside, here's Nurkic. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Kept alive. You can't get that one. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. That's at 2 from Lillard. Rebound, Milwaukee. Middleton outside. 1:11 left here in the fourth quarter. Bucks at 5. Nice form on the 20-footer. Middleton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Clutch is Lillard's middle name. Time and time again. This guy comes through for his squad.
Keeps it alive.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those typicals.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Now, here's Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing.
The more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
Middleton finds Holiday, fires the three, and Middleton, the basket on the assist by Holiday. Now it's a 7-point Bucks lead. It's McCollum on the wing. Lillard fires away from way outside. Knocks down the three.
Lillard's not going to let you get away with that. He wants those 3 points back, and he gets it quick.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Anthony clanks the putback jam. Offline. So a close game sees Milwaukee take. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.